try, and let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
60 red. 60 ready.
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready,
second and 10. Need something positive here.
Call, down, stay.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Well, now, he'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Side two. Here we go.
Looking inside the red zone. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it third down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of...
Oh, they got him. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
They give on second to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On first down, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up third down.
Turning to Benson on third. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Here's a screen to Benson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense. And the quarterback can score using his legs as well.
The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He finds a doomsday downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set, ready. Black, 95. Blue striker. Set.
Throwing from the gun. This is Koch. That's Walker. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Let's go now.
17-yard line.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen snipped out quickly. Shut down behind the line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range.
Slide through. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Big gap up the middle. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They are lining up to go for this.
60 rest. 60 rest. Ready?
They'll run for this. And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
And off to Benson to start the drive. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 27 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Harrison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Richardson on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again, Richardson taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go. Set. Trouble.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Looking to throw on 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Walker. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Real green.
Bears, first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. 60, 10 cycles. Check, huh?
Now a run here from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Black shot. Blue striker. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Ready?
Looking for a pass on second and short. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass game, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds the in route complete. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. 3rd and long, it's Richardson. Caught, nice game left side. He works this to the 38 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he won't escape. They converge on him, driving backwards after that catch. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push them back for second down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass Well, shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Oh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw here from Richardson. That's completed right side. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40. On first down, it's Richardson. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And that sack drives them in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Brings up second and 20 at the 30-yard line.
He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Taking a deep shot here. That's intercepted near the sideline. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Richardson now on first and 10. Connecting on the slant. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on this first down. Richardson. Here's a screen to Benson. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? The one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Hold it ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
At the 33-yard line.
Yellow, the black ultra. Set.
He's going to throw this one. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Shovel 38. Set.
Sending him on the dive. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 7.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 7.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll score a touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Roll the Dudes a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Cardinals 7.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. This return starts at the 5. Shoots away from 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, Richardson. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Bears.
On the set.
All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Chicago.
Here we set.
They go play action on first down. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Black 40. Green Jack.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Ready. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this in. Touchdown Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out check, secure the catch, quickly become a run the check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Richardson on first and 10. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Cowboy 80.
Benson now from the gun. Gets some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the third. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
On the ready.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Set, hut. 52 plus. Hut, hut.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He's tackled
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready. 10 black. Set.
They're throwing it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. There's a dive up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game.
Set. Trouble. 38, 33. Yellow. Black shot. Hut.
Throwing it on 2nd down. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Come on, set. Go,
Man in motion here.
red, cycle.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Max Melton with the INT!
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't. But they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Kicks it through the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
Looking inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Here we go.
Working now from the gun. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To the air on this first down. Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Brought in right side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Well-designed run. Here's Richardson. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
Ready, set.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Here we go. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds the in route, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fields this one at the 3. And he dodged the tackle. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to run for it with Benson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cardinal.
And he could have a free play here. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. To throw, Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 38. Cardinals.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming the play that finally sinks him out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cardinals have some new life in the fourth.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Ruben Hipple right the second with the pick. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I think this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Makes the catch. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
Cardinals 28.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. It's Benson on the give. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So first and 10 now from the 30.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. Throw left side, complete. Has room into the secondary. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They're going to pass it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Shotgun now on third down. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Let's go now. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. Catches made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Still sticking with the passing game. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
Cardinals 35.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Benson on first and 10. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.